Hello there guys, and welcome back to Work Hard, Talk Shit. I'm MrJenk, and I'm here with the co-host Ali from PGH. Ali, how's it going?
Yay!
So we didn't do a podcast last week because we was too busy working hard, didn't get enough time to talk shit. But we're back this week, and we have a few topics we're going to discuss, including Ali's love life. So make sure you watch all the way through to catch when we talk about that. As we did last time out, we will start with gaming talk. And I guess we'll just go with what you wanted to talk about first, so
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, I hate pay-to-win games. I hate Clash of Clans, I hate Clash Royale, I hate Pokemon, I hate all of them. They're just charging us money to play games, which will do alright free, and they probably get enough money. They're just greedy piece of lovely shits.
Okay, so pay-to-win basically where there's these microtransactions inside the game. So you get the game for free, usually, and then they can force you into paying just small amounts of money for little boosts inside the game, right?
Yep.
I experienced this last week. I was playing Championship Manager, and you can play the game completely for free. You can actually play the game all the way through. You can have good success in the game for free.
But you need to buy the coach badge to manage the best clubs.
But yeah, you can, yeah. I think you can earn the badge, though. I'm pretty sure I got a message saying I earn it.
Yeah.
But if you want it first and foremost, you have to buy it. Also, if you're like applying for jobs in the game, it costs 99p to secure the job. So it's not like it's a coin flip whether you're going to get it or not. Or if you're not good enough, then you can just pay 99p and you'll get the job that you want. Which is, for people who play the games on tabs and stuff, which, probably between like 10 or even younger now to, teens, where they're going to get their money from to pay for this stuff, it's going to be their parents. And of course there is a lot of people who are older who also do this. What's your experience with microtransactions? Have you ever done it?
No, why would I?
No, never? Not even a small purchase on Candy Crush? Did they do it?
Oh, Candy Crush, yeah, they do, don't they? To get lives instead of waiting for it.
Oh, right, okay.
I think I did, and it was for Clash of Clans.
Oh, right, okay.
To get more the gem, the emeralds, whatever they're called. And yeah, and now there's 0 left, and I'm not doing well.
Yeah, my missus played Clash of Clans as well, a long time ago.
It's kind of old now anyway, no one really plays it anymore.
Yeah, there's a new one by the same people though, right? Is it Clash Royale?
Yeah, Clash Royale.
They just made the same game basically and just give it a new name and released it again just to make more money off it. That's what I've seen.
Exactly. It's different, but it's the same characters, the same shit.
So it's like the new FIFA when it comes out, they just did this. Yeah or no?
Exactly.
Yeah? Okay.
They've just taken the base building part of it out, and it's just like 1v1s, and you just have to take out each other's towers and castle.
Yeah. So there's also microtransactions in bigger games in FIFA, and one of the things that's huge is buying FIFA points to open packs and things like that, to get coins to buy the players you want, or just open packs to find the players that you want. And that's huge, and that's like less looked down on than it used to be. Like when it first come in, people kind of, sort of stood against it, but now it's just sort of accepted, widely accepted. Yeah.
Did you ever buy FIFA points?
No, I've never bought FIFA points.
I did.
How many?
I opened like 10 packs and got shit all. Lovely money.
So you spent like what, $7.99 maybe?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah.
And you got nothing?
Yeah. And I bought shark cards for GTA, and I didn't waste it, and I just left the 1 million in the bank.
So you bought money? What's this? Oh, like it was like a credit card thing where you get money? Is that what that is?
Yeah, GTA.
Yeah, I haven't really played GTA Online. But what I was going to say is, like, one of the things that annoys me is people see these bigger streamers or YouTubers who do these like pack opening streams or series where they spend a ton of money opening these packs, and that like encourages younger people who are watching these videos to go and do it. And it's especially videos, because they can be edited. Like you could, if you have a load of money from YouTube because you're a big YouTuber, you can spend like £500 opening these packs or whatever, £100 opening packs, and then just put in, the 10 good packs or average, and then one really good pack that makes it look like during this time you've got something decent, and then people are obviously going to see that and think, okay, I'm going to open packs, and then you'd literally get nothing, and you get very disappointed for the money that you've wasted. That happens a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of annoying that these big YouTubers lie about it, or just to see people saying that they've got these great players. And
I kind of disagree with you on that point. People watch it because they haven't got the money to waste it. So they watch other people opening packs, and they just enjoy the pleasure of watching the other person actually open packs because they haven't got the money to open it.
So you're telling me that there's definitely people...
If you might be encouraged to go get FIFA points.
People are very impressionable, and if they see you doing it, they are going to want to do it themselves.
I don't think so.
I experienced this in my streams, and I'm not doing anything pay to win. I'm just streaming FIFA, career mode, and then people, you'll probably seen them say, I want to play some career mode now. And then they go and play career mode because they've seen me playing career mode, right? You've seen that in my streams.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that people aren't coming into these bigger YouTuber streams, seeing them, spending loads of money on packs. Like, I've watched pack openings on Twitch, and, I could have easily gone upstairs and spent, like, £20 on packs, but I didn't because I'm more, strong-willed and don't have any money, but I'm sure there are plenty of people out there who get influenced by seeing these pack openings. They may not start out like, I'm going to buy packs. They may start out, like you said, just buying, just watching these for their own enjoyment, but eventually they'll watch enough and they'll go, you know what, I'm going to try it, and then they'll start opening packs. Then they'll get addicted to it.
I still disagree.
I'm not saying everybody does. I'm saying there's people that have.
A few might, but the majority, I think, they just watch it because they're poor and they don't really want to get FIFA points.
Okay, fair enough. All the gaming news, do you want to move on?
Yeah, sure. I just disagreed because we need some controversy.
No, that's fine. I don't mind you disagreeing. I'm just saying
joking.
that there's 100% that you're wrong on every occasion.
You're really stupid.
I have a diploma.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Nothing. Didn't say nothing. Watch your back if you want to hear what I said.
Oh, okay.
I said I've got a diploma. Fuck you, kid.
Oh.
Anyway, moving on. Nintendo Switch is coming out soon, right? Next month? March?
Yeah.
And, are you going to get one?
No.
No, why not? Because you don't have the money for it?
I'm happy with my PS4.
Yeah.
Hashtag lying, hashtag poor.
Spending my money on FIFA points, fuck. So the Nintendo Switch is a new console where you can go from gaming on your TV to picking up an iPad or whatever it is, like the Nintendo version of an iPad tablet. You pick that up and then the game instantly switches onto the screen and you can continue playing from the tablet, right?
Yeah.
And you can have like the little controls that you plug in on the side, so you have like a controller.
Yeah.
And I don't know how well this is going to go down. Nintendo always try to do this stuff with like the Wii and things like that, but it never really catches on. Like, it seems like a really good idea that's going to be good, but at the end of the day, people just like to sit down and in front of their TV and game. And if they want to get up and go do something else, or they've got to move, they just tend to switch the game off and go do whatever they go do. They don't think, I mean, the only reason I would see people doing this is if they need to go to the toilet, They go take a shit, and they go, I don't want to finish my game here, I'm just going to go to the toilet now and sit down and continue playing. But some of the games look really bad. Did you see the trailers?
Oh, no, I didn't even watch it, because the whole idea, I just don't really like it.
Right, so some of the games were just really, like, rock, paper, scissors kind of games, like, just not good. So I don't know what kind of games are going to be made for the Switch. I haven't done a ton of research on it. I have looked at it a little bit, and I've seen a few of the trailers. If you've got a load of money, I could see you getting one. But for the average household, I don't think it's going to contend with getting an Xbox or a PlayStation. Yeah, exactly. It's not that level. So it'll be interesting to see how sales do, and how much of this is just like,
just bullshit.
Yeah, just bullshit.
I don't know. I don't really like the idea because little kids probably would buy it, and some children I know, some little people, my cousins, around my surroundings, they've got consoles and they don't leave the rooms. They just play consoles 24/7. And if you just give them a Nintendo Switch when they go down to eat, they'll just play it. They won't listen
Right.
to their parents. They'll just become unsocial.
Yeah, so it'd
Not
be
good.
like you're sat in your bedroom playing, and your parents shout at you, "Go outside and play," and you're just like, "Okay, I'll just take this Switch and just go and sit
Yeah,
outside and
exactly.
play." So
Yeah.
it could like completely destroy social abilities of these
Exactly.
kids.
Not good.
Yeah.
Don't like it.
Oh man, but no.
So I don't think the sales are going to be high.
No, it's a bit of a fad, and it's kind of the wrong time, I think, to bring out any sort of console anyway. I mean, it could be a
Yeah.
good time because, you know, Xbox and PlayStation are a little bit dated now. There's nothing new coming out.
Not really,
from
because
them.
the PS4
Yeah, they had the new,
released
like...
their PSVR. They released their PS4 Slim, PS4 Pro, or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Pro, I think. So Xbox is slacking.
No, Xbox
PS4 is
released... Xbox released
PlayStation.
their new one as well. That was
They?
back in, like... Was it October, November when it came out?
Yeah, that's outdated now.
No,
What
that
talking
was the
about?
same time as when the PlayStation Pro came out. I'm pretty sure it was the same time. Like, within a month, they came out from each other. But it's still the same console. It's not like
Exactly.
it's the brand new thing that everybody's going to get. That was just an update
But-
if you've got too much
No,
money.
I think PS4 Pro actually had something new to it. Better
Yeah,
quality, better
but
graphics.
it was still PS4. It wasn't PS5. So it was still the same.
Yeah,
It
but
had
where
a
is
little
it
upgrade.
going to go on? Like, you can't just keep making new consoles. You need to just improve the one you have.
But that's what
Like,
Microsoft are doing, right?
Like, in 20 years' time, we have PlayStation. It's not going to be called PlayStation 20. That would just sound weird, wouldn't it? So they'll just keep the same one, just improve
Well,
it.
that's what's happening. Microsoft have announced their next console will be their last console. Not because they're not going to sell anymore, because they're going to go the route of PCs where you just buy new sort of hardware to stick in, and that's what it will be. So the next console that they said they're going to do will be their last console. So you just have it like a PC, you buy your standard box, and then when they get new stuff, it will either, you know, you can buy it to put in, or whether it will just be software downloads that increase your new Xbox. I don't know. It's still pretty far off, though, I think. But that's what they said is their next step. So, like you said, it's not going to be in 20 years the PlayStation 20. It's going to be like the PlayStation whole, whatever it's going to be called. I don't fucking know.
Exactly.
But it's just going to be you get the console and then you update it, rather than having to go out and buy a new console every 5 years, which could be better.
Yeah.
But if it is like where you have to take it apart and put new bits in, that's not very practical. So
That's not. Yeah, that wouldn't do well. So I think they'll do this. They'll like new jobs will open then. Like there'll be specific shops, game shops, which you take in your old PlayStation. You get a new one with the upgraded one.
yeah, or
possibly
you can pay
they
them
could do
to
that.
upgrade it themselves, or
Exactly.
you know, you could become a man in a van, just have PlayStation parts, and get a call when you go around someone's house and just put new parts in. That
Yeah,
could
the
be a
guy in
job.
the van is not planning to change
No,
that.
Shane said he's gonna do it. So
Is he? Don't trust Shane.
Shane
He's
loves
probably
a-
sleeping.
Shane loves a white van.
Yep, he does.
Anyway.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Yay.
Is that the end of gaming talk? Was there anything else that we could say here?
Is there?
No, I don't think so.
There's nothing. Let's just. Well, wait. There's one more. MrJenk is the worst gaming YouTuber ever.
Yeah, confirmed. This week
Confirmed.
by Forbes magazine.
Yep.
Talking
Hashtag MrJenk out.
Talking of
PG
magazines
Chin.
and journalists, let's move on to the whole PewDiePie situation that's been happening. It's constantly getting updated, so when this video goes out, there might be even more.
Come on, keep sir. Yeah.
As it stands right now, PewDiePie got called out by Wall Street Journal and other like mainstream media outlets that he was an anti-Semite. I'm pretty sure everyone knows about this, right? It's like the main thing on YouTube.
Exactly.
And then he just basically fired back saying everything was out of context, which it pretty much was. Because I watched the videos where he's done this sort of stuff in.
Exactly.
I do watch PewDiePie's videos from time to time. And I watched them and I didn't think, oh my god, is he really saying this? Because it's in context. You know what his point is. And yeah, Wall Street Journal basically just said he was an anti-Semite, put this whole article out. Then he got dropped by Maker Studios. And his YouTube Red series got cancelled. Everything started going down the shitter for him, but at the end of the day, he's probably in a better situation now because, you know, if a network wants to pick him up, he can definitely demand more, you know, a percentage of the revenue. You could say like,
What
I'm
do
gonna have 99% if you want me on your network, and they'll be like, okay, we can't really argue with them. So,
Okay.
do you understand?
So whose side are you on? Keemstar and PewDiePie or the other ones?
Definitely PewDiePie's side because of...
Yeah, me too.
I mean, he did get a little bit much. Like, he was really kept doing the same sort of Nazi anti-Semite joke. And he didn't have to go that far with it. I mean, the Fiverr video where, he made the two guys stand with the thing, he didn't have to put what he put there. He could have gone with a different type of joke that was still extreme, but he kept going down that same sort of road. So obviously he made mistakes, and he had to think somebody was gonna pick up on this angle, because people always are trying to out him for different stuff. It's not the first time you've seen sort of PewDiePie exposed for something. So yeah, I mean, then did you see like the Jacksepticeye put a video out talking about
get
it?
out of here, please leave. Quit YouTube.
Jacksepticeye?
Yeah, you can.
No, man. I mean, he was just saying.
No,
how he felt.
no. He was just out there defending himself. He didn't care about PewDiePie. He gave no shit.
I'm sorry, dude. Sorry.
He gave a shit about the YouTube Red series because he was actually involved in it, and half of it was actually about him.
Where'd you get your news from? Keemstar?
I've got sources.
You've got ketchup and you've got mayonnaise, and you've got no sauces.
No, because Jacksepticeye in his own video said that the YouTube Red series shouldn't be banned because, like...
Yeah, not because he's in it specifically, because there's a lot of different people. It wasn't just a PewDiePie made thing. There was loads of people. He was one of the main people, and obviously it's a lot of hard
but
work that they all
Jacksepticeye
put
was
in
it for the half of it, for the half of the series.
Yeah, but...
It was going to basically be a PewDiePie versus Jacksepticeye season.
Okay, so let's turn that around, and it's me and you, yeah? And we're doing a YouTube Red series together, and...
in your dreams.
In, like... and I start making these Nazi comments, I get called out, dropped by my network that I'm not even a part of, and then they say, right, this YouTube Red series, and we've done 6 months of hard work together. You're going to tell me that that's not going to annoy you? And you wouldn't say, I don't think that the YouTube Red series is going to get cancelled, because that's a lot of different people who've gone into this. It wasn't just PewDiePie's work. It wasn't just Jenk's work or whatever.
No, I wouldn't be annoyed, because to what Jacksepticeye said, he said he has to pay the prices, and he is paying it, and no, Jacksepticeye, backstabber, don't like him.
No, dude, he's not.
No, PewDiePie made him. Confirmed.
PewDiePie made him, and they're friends. They talk a lot. They hang out in real life. It's not like he just gave him a shout out and that was that. And he already had 600,000 subscribers, 700 when he got shouted out. He wasn't a nobody. He was doing YouTube anyway, and he was on his way towards the top. The shout out from PewDiePie may have boosted him over 1 million and whatever. Yes, but he would have been there anyway, I think, because he was making decent content.
He really wouldn't.
Okay, he might not have been 14 million, but he would definitely be, I would say, around 5 million.
You're right. 2 million, at least.
Maximum. Right, so,
at least. Maximum.
He did get the shout-out from PewDiePie. That definitely helped him, but it's not like, PewDiePie's going to hold that over his head for eternity. He's not saying, hey, Jack, I'll give you that shout-out. Now you have to do this YouTube Red series with me. They're friends. They do stuff together. So okay. I think he put the video out, and he may have misspoken on things or not emphasized the point that he wanted to emphasize enough, and he may have come across that he was defending sort of Wall Street Journal or whoever makes studios, but
to be fair, in the first place, Wall Street Journal, who the heck are you? We don't need you in YouTube. We've got so many news channels. If we see a pedophile, we report it, we get it sorted out. We don't need any mainstream media outlets involved with YouTube, because we've got our own Keemstar, Leicester relegation candidate, 100%.
You think they're going to go down? You think they'll survive?
They're going to go down. And if they don't go down, you know what I think is going to happen? Arsene Wenger not going to continue at Arsenal. We can see that clearly going to happen. So, perfect candidate for the Leicester City job, Arsene Wenger.
with Ranieri going the other way to Arsenal.
Nah, Ranieri just gets
Ranieri's won the Premier League. Arsenal would like to get back to winning the Premier League.
That was bullshit.
Oh, come on, dude.
He's actually a shit manager. If you look at his history, he's done shit all.
I remember when he was at Chelsea, being manager
and
there.
But I love the fact that he proved Roman
Abramovich?
Yeah, Chelsea owner, proved him wrong because the Chelsea owner, Roman, told him that he will never ever win a Premier League. And he comes with Leicester and wins it with Leicester. Yeah, that's right. Take the middle finger up your beep. Roman.
Do you think Mahrez will leave?
Mahrez, definitely. Jamie Vardy's one of the top players will leave.
They had good seasons, but who's going to buy them? Like, in the summer...
No one's going to buy them.
Barcelona would have bought Mahrez. Everybody, like, Arsenal was after Jamie Vardy. A lot of the big clubs in Europe would have been like, yeah, we'll give you a lot of money for these players, like Chelsea did with Kante. But now, after this season, like, they may get a job at West Ham right now. Who's going to pick these guys up? I think, like, Mahrez, might go to... Just imagine him in Marseille with Payet.
Wouldn't, no.
No? Do you think that would be, like...
Leicester did a big mistake. They should have sold them. But then they knew they would have got relegated to straight bottom of the league if they sold their star players. And they wanted to keep the fans happy, so they didn't sell them, which was even a worse mistake.
They sold Kante, which was probably the one guy who would have...
Exactly, they should have kept because he was unknown. No one knew about him. So
exactly.
They should have kept him.
But they did.
Didn't.
And now look at them. Struggling massively.
Yeah.
It's almost like the complete opposite of, like, last season where everyone was like, it's only a matter of time until they slip up. And now it's this season, it's only a matter of time until Leicester start winning games, surely. And it keeps going and they're not going to do it.
They're going to get relegated. Goodbye, Leicester. It was good having you up here, but now it's time for you to go to non-league football.
Take Wes Morgan back with you. Wes Morgan was at Forest, and I remember going to watch him play, and everyone just thought he was just like a big, useless sack of potatoes at the back. Like, he was strong, but he was like, he wasn't technically good, and he'd make mistakes, he'd cost you games, and that was the opinion that everyone had. And then he went Leicester, and everyone was like, you know what, kind of fuck him, because Leicester's almost like a rival for Forest. And they went up, and then he wins the Premier League, and he lifted the trophy, right? He was captain.
Yeah, he did. He was a captain.
And it was like, how did this guy, who was such like, he was like one of the best defenders at Forest, but everyone still like didn't rate him. They would prefer to have someone better. And how did he go to win a Premier League? I don't understand. Robert Huth, another guy who was at Chelsea. Was he there when Ranieri? It may be true. But he was at Chelsea before. He was like, like fourth choice centre-back or whatever. He probably started a few games. But he was also like a guy who wasn't really ever class. And then he ends up eventually at Leicester. And somehow, that partnership wins the Premier League. That doesn't happen.
I like Huth, though. I really like Huth.
You like Huth? Who do you like?
Because he's German.
Because he's German. Who would that be comparable today? Like, what defender is sort of a Robert Huth at Chelsea? Like, one of the top clubs, but isn't really first choice and isn't great. Is sort of in his, mid-30s. Who would that be comparable for?
Mid-30?
No, mid-20s.
Mid-20s. Surely Robert Huth wasn't mid.
No, mid-20s. I'm 25.
You know what? I'm going with it.
Sacco?
James Tompkins.
James Tompkins. Is he at a big club, though?
He's at Crystal Palace.
It's not a big club. What about, like, who's at Tottenham?
Yeah.
Who's, like, third choice at Tottenham? Kevin Wimmer?
Kevin Wimmer. There we go.
Just imagine him in when he gets to his 5 years' time, moves to fucking Brighton. And Brighton win the Premier League.
No, Blackburn.
Blackburn? You think he's going Blackburn? Is that what's going to happen?
Blackburn is my second team in England now.
Getting their second Premier League crown. That's what's going to happen. We predicted it right here. You heard it here first. That it's going to happen.
What did we predict? I don't even know what we predicted.
We're predicting that... Who did we say? Kevin Wimmer is going to, in a few years' time, he's going to go to like abroad or wherever. Then he's going to come back to Blackburn. Blackburn are going to get promotion. They're going to buy him. And then they're going to win the Premier League that season.
Yeah,
it's going to happen.
Right. And then that day, when they win it, I'll be married with her.
with this girl that you
Never
don't want
gonna
to talk about
happen.
on the podcast.
Yeah, you get the point. Never gonna happen.
Okay, I've got a question for you about your love life, quickly.
Okay, go on. You can ask me questions, but I'm not gonna really tell you anything.
Okay, you don't have to go into detail about it, but if
Yeah.
she didn't have a boyfriend, would you have the confidence to express your feelings towards her?
Of course. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so forget she's got a boyfriend completely. Just wipe it out of your mind and do it.
That doesn't work like that.
It does. It does.
It doesn't
Just
work like that.
go to a hypnotherapist and just be like, "Can you convince me that this girl doesn't have a boyfriend?" And by the time that she's convinced you in a few weeks' time, she won't be with him anyway, and you just wasted like 80 quid on hypnotherapy lessons, and then you'll just be able to. You just gotta wait.
Brilliant plan. Brilliant.
My whole thing about writing a note in German, or asking her, sorry, in German, not writing a note, asking her in
Yeah,
German.
that would actually be good.
I thought that was like fucking really clever.
Yeah.
But that's my personal opinion on me.
Really good. You should have asked Mrs. if it would have worked on her.
Yeah, I mean, I told her about all the other things I was saying, like, you know, getting into heroin and things like that, and she was like, you're a fucking bitch.
She
Why do you
was
give people
probably
advice?
thinking, who am I married with?
So yeah, but like I said, for all this shit advice that I give, I finally get to something that, you know, is half decent. And that's what you've got to do, is you just got to wait out, and eventually something good will happen.
Exactly, you gotta work hard so you can talk shit.
Exactly. The reason why I'm pushing you to do it so much is because I had the similar experience where I was in school. Oh, what happened?
Yeah, it's gone again. I didn't hear the start.
Okay, so the reason why I'm sort of, you know, pushing you towards doing it is because I had the similar experience in school where, you know, I liked a girl throughout my whole school life. I never said anything to her. She kind of knew because, you know, my sister once said something to her. So she kind of knew that I liked her, but I never said anything. And
God damn it, I should have had a sister in that school. Shit.
I'll be your sister.
No thanks.
So yeah, like I didn't ever say anything, and now, you know, our lives worked out. I'm with MrJenk and I'm happy, and it's okay. But you know what could have happened if, you know, I did say something. She'd probably been like, "Nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good. Don't get with gingers. Mans don't get with gingers." That's what she probably would have said.
Getting with the youth. Well done.
Because we used to say mans back when I was at school.
Yeah, we still say.
Sure.
Man.
Okay, man's on a mad thing.
When you're getting married.
When are we married?
We
That's
want
in
to
my
see
Q&A.
you get married.
It's in my Q&A, dude. You'll have to wait. It's not yet. It's out tomorrow when we're recording this. But it'll be
Exclusive
out by the time
content.
we
Yeah, but this is coming out on Saturday. It's after it, so you can answer it now.
Okay, I said in the in the Q&A that we're getting married next year, and then it's always next year. Like whenever we have money, like when I got engaged, we said next year.
People are probably wondering, like, why is this guy asking this question when he already answered it? I thought this guy was the most loyal subscriber ever.
You don't know nothing. You don't even watch my videos that aren't in real life.
Yeah, this is Tuesday.
Yeah.
Hey, it's tomorrow.
It is.
And guess what I have tomorrow? German.
Again?
Yeah.
You do a lot of German at your school. God damn.
I've got it. I'm Thursday.
Just we Ali Ali.
Hi to me today. God damn it.
Ali, that's your fault. You say hi first. Be the man. Push that shit. Don't be a bitch.
Okay. Have we got any more topics? Any more questions you want to ask?
I think that's basically it.
Whoa. We've been recording for 40 minutes.
Yeah, but we have like 10 minutes of cut out because we just sat laughing at each other.
Yeah.
So it's going to be around half an hour again, I think. But that's going to do it for this week's Work Hard, Talk Shit. And
no, it's hard work, talk shit work.
What? Talk work, shit hard is what you was going for.
Yeah, exactly, but it didn't work.
But hopefully we'll be back next week with a guest. It may be, you know, Punch Bowl, who we're trying to get. It may be somebody else.
Excuse me.
How it lines up.
Punch Bowl is 2 people.
Okay, so we'll probably have Chris from Punch Bowl.
Well done. Gaming.
who is basically the main guy, I think. But we'll talk about gaming, streaming, all that good stuff. Hopefully, if he's on. If it's not him, it'll be somebody else. We'll have to see who we get. But that's going to do it for this week. No, we won't. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one very soon.
See you.